time for the hustlers, 2 time for the real, 3 time for the sellers, and 4 time for the ones paying bills. It's another day of bridging the gap. We got another episode for y'all. Get ready. Gentlemen, welcome. How you doing, sir?
Good.
How you doing?
Good.
How you doing?
You.
That's what I'm happy. So, I want to introduce my guests. First, I'd like to introduce my father, Mr. Malley. I'd like to introduce my brother Beto, my other brother Dustin, and we're just your average Americans talking about American wealth and the economy now, especially with COVID and everybody getting sick, vaccines and all this other stuff. How to survive in America, pretty much is kind of like what we're going to talk about. I'd like to get everybody thoughts and ideas on what's the best way right now as far as wealth in America with not being able to work, or you have people in the medic industry or medic career who they have to take these vaccines to work and pay their bills, responsibilities, and everything. So, do you put your morals over your job? As far as like saying, for instance, you don't want to get vaccinated or you don't want to put this in your body because you don't have enough information, or do you just suck it up and get vaccinated and do your job adequately? Take on it.
Well, as for me right now, I'm pretty much concerned about the vaccine. Why? Is that I don't think it's a vaccine. I don't think it's real. I think there's some other reason for that concoction other than healing.
There's some weird shit up in there, what you're saying.
So let me say, I can explain why I say this. When the vaccine came about, the government here was kind of, think it's okay, it's gonna go away the next summer. The president was saying a lot of stuff. Hey, don't worry about it, it'll be gone. Anyway, it got so serious that they started Operation Warp Speed. They started cultivating vaccination. But before long, the vaccine was ready for emergency trial. Now that's not even 5 or 6 months. It was ready for.
There was no animal trials.
There's no nothing, and it started coming out. They also made it that hey, you can't sue them if something go wrong with you. Okay, but then boom, 4 different vaccination came out with different names. If they're trying to cure the same virus, I think if they shared the contents of the vaccination, it should be similar to the first one. If it works.
It seems like they're trying to suppress the
so it's like 3 different kind of ingredients making this vaccine, which they claim work. Okay? So they start putting it on to people. And when you ask them final questions like, hey, why do I take this vaccine? Well, they tell you it's not going to stop it from catching it. It's not going to stop it from passing it on. It's not going to stop it from dying. It might make your time in the hospital or recovery shorter. Hey, I'll take my chances. I got it. I didn't take nothing more than I went home, do my homework there, and I lived it out. That was when COVID was COVID.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see I'm having it. I'm laughing. Somebody called me, hey, you feeling good? I hope you're not dying, blah, blah, blah. I bust out laughing, I shit myself up. You understand?
Yeah.
That's how bad I got it.
Yeah.
Hey, one time I remember I slept in the shit until the next morning. That's how bad I got it. But then this vaccine came with so much restriction and so much force. It's for your own good. But all the media outlet is telling you, hey, come take this. Please take it. It's like,
and
hey,
it's
you're
free.
walking past my house.
Oh, it's free.
And every day I'm saying, yo, come have a beer. Please take one of my beer.
Yeah.
Something is suspicious about that beer.
Giving out free things to take the vaccine.
Diabetes ain't free, right?
That
shit ain't free.
Yeah.
That's what is going on for the vaccine.
Show your card and you can get a free beer.
That's what I'm saying. You can get a
Free
free
pizza
meal.
slice
There's
and
just so
shit.
much things that I'm begging you to save your own life. Hey, I understand it. If they want everybody to get it, just tell us the motive for it.
Yep.
Because there are people in record who had the corona, took both shots, still catch corona again.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? But they don't recognize that people are noticing and they're not telling. Just like the people who they said everybody in the hospital, 90% is unvaccinated. They're not telling the truth.
Yeah.
And the local people know. And the way they did it the last time, like when the vaccine was when the virus was rampant and doing this killing in New York
Yep.
and all of that. At that time you could count some bodies. But it trickled down that when you hear that my state is so much, you go to the hospital, you don't see no crowd, nobody looking for nobody, nothing is happening. You wonder where are the dead people going, where the bodies going. You don't see no funeral set up, you don't hear about nobody dying in the community. You wonder who's dying then. I don't know how they did that, I don't know how to control it, but that was mostly rumor. People are dying, I understand.
Yeah.
But if you fall from a truck, they associated your dying.
Definitely.
Car accidents.
With COVID.
Yep.
People died in car accidents.
It's like there was no other thing but COVID.
But COVID.
Yep.
Anytime you go to the hospital now, it's COVID. It's a bad thing. So people, it's foolish to survive.
Did you see that where they had the dead bodies or whatever that they were filming and like they were smoking and shit. Like one of the dead bodies was like smoking a cigarette.
Who was smoking?
One of the dead body.
Yeah, like they had like all these dead bodies in New York City. They were like the news was filming it, and the dude was that one of the dead, he was smoking a cigarette.
One of the ones was dead.
He's supposed to be dead.
All right. So you've had it.
Yes.
I've had it.
I've
You've had it bad. You had it too?
I've had it, but I didn't get no symptoms.
So if you've had it and it was bad, because that's the basis that everybody's basing everything on right now. If you have it and it's bad and you know you could die from it, why not take the vaccine is kind of their ply, which is also kind of, I know for a fact that it says that it makes people sterile, and I know right now you have population control is kind of the thing going on. So they make women sterile. They can't have kids from X amount of years. Most people are dying, so the population is slowly declining, and not being able to reproduce holds it down.
You see, that's the thing. There's no proof of it that you can't say that publicly. People are saying it. Those are gossip and conspiracies about it is
sterile. Make people sterile.
Yes, because think about it.
What do you think? Do you think it's sterile?
Yeah.
What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I don't even consider that as any fact because it's not like you hear people saying, you know what, I've been trying to get pregnant for the past 6 months. It's just recent that we had a vaccine coming out. So to say it's controlling population, it really don't make any sense. There's no proof of that yet. Somebody take 9 months to have a baby.
Right.
So let's give it a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To say something about it.
I actually have a friend who she was pregnant and she took the vaccine. The baby died.
I tell you something.
Damn,
There's a lot of people who got pregnant, baby died,
Right.
and they didn't take the vaccine.
Right.
So
But
you cannot say that that's what it is.
Okay, but at the same time, every medication, every vaccine, everything that we take to help our body hits everybody else different because everybody is different.
We're different.
Okay.
The only thing I don't like about the vaccine, as you talk about the population, it's not sterility for man or woman.
Right.
Is that I don't know why a man like Bill Gates is the champion for vaccination when one of his philosophies that the world is overpopulated.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Right.
And he's a
Why-
creepy ass looking dude.
Why
And he's
is
tied into
he?
all of these stuff? Him, Bezos, all of them, they're tied into all this.
Why is he the champion for vaccine?
Yeah.
If you think the world is overpopulated, why would you spend money to save the people's life anyway?
Especially after you said we need to lose so many people on Earth
So I'm
to actually have a future.
right. So I don't know. It kind of puzzled me the fact that he's the champion for vaccination.
So let me ask you, you'll never take it if they tell you to get this job or to fly out on a vacation to Peru or Panama, or you're going to go back home to visit some of our family. They say, yo, the only way for you to go back, You gotta take it. You're not gonna take it.
No,
Go
I'm not
visit
gonna.
family?
No, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go take
Not
it.
even to visit her family.
Not even visit my family. It has to be absolutely necessary where my legs are in shackles and my hand is and my ass is open and it's taking me straight up. I'm not gonna join the line.
But how do you
I'm
feel?
next.
Like you got COVID real bad, right?
Right.
And you know what it is, but how do you feel about the forced vaccinations?
Bruh, I'm very spiritual, and of our conversations earlier about, you know, the Bible and just all that stuff, it just don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? It just don't feel right about just putting them up. And it's
You gotta
like,
trust your
you
instincts.
have all
right?
these years that these things happen, right? And all of a sudden you find a vaccine. I mean, right now, I know there's things
It's like
right
a
now saying,
15-year
like,
thing. Right
with
now, they came
Pfizer,
out with a year.
like with Pfizer, they have some things going on where they're trying to see, like, Pfizer didn't do all the right lanes to
Every
get
day
this
it
vaccine.
changes. Every day
So-
changes. You need a booster.
Right.
Then you can take any booster from another company. Then you can't take it. Then they're gonna tell you you might need to take a booster every 6 months. You might need to take a booster every year. They're not certain, so they
Right.
are guinea pigging the people to figure out an outcome. However, there is another motive for the vaccination. That I'm not gonna speculate, and I don't know what that is.
But you just
But-
don't feel comfortable.
I'm just not comfortable.
What do you think it is?
I have no idea. I'm not going to say what it is because I can't speak, but I don't like to speak if I don't have facts.